If you're watching this video, I know that you are someone who wants to accomplish big things, big success, a big house, nice fast cars, smoking hot girlfriend, but you just don't know where to start and you don't know how to get out of your old ways. I need you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to share with you, because it is in doing these things that have allowed me to completely shift and change my life to have everything you've ever dreamed of, the Ferraris, the money, the businesses, the vacations. And if you follow what I say, it's going to allow you to change and reset your mindset for success. These are the things you can do today to make massive leaps of success in your life. Number one, cutting out all toxic relationships. Why? On your journey to success and building your business, you're gonna be running against a lot of people that are naysayers and negative people that are just gonna push you down. And so it's better to just cut them out, block out the noise so you can stay focused on what it is that you set out to do and accomplish your dreams. So if it's a girlfriend that doesn't support you, it's time to say bye-bye. Friends that just wanna drink and party and never talk about growth, tell them see you later. I'll see you when I'm rich. The quote that says you are the sum of your 5 friends is very true. Do not go against it. If 5 of your friends are broke, lazy, chances are you're gonna be broke and lazy. So don't do that to yourself. Get into better and bigger circles, which leads me to my second point, guys. To reset your mindset, you gotta be around great people. You gotta be around people that are gonna charge you up and not take away and suck your energy. That's something that you have to preserve at all costs. The rich and wealthy, they care the most about their energy, and so you should too. Which leads me to number 2, guys, okay? You need to start reading, but not just comic books and magazines, but reading from the thought leaders of this world. And you need to understand, how are these rich, successful, great people thinking, okay? When I was younger and I was broke, I didn't have rich friends. I didn't have that circle just quite yet. What I did have were the ideas, the words of these rich, successful men. Henry Ford, Napoleon Hill, Robert Kiyosaki, autobiographies with people like the Carnegies, the Vanderbilts. I read all of them. I needed to understand how these great men built the country. What are they thinking? What's their mindset like? And even when I was lost, I found my identity in the books. So read more and learn from greater and better people. Number 3, guys, have a fitness goal. Why? I have watched and been around so many people, and the ones that have a fitness goal, they are more disciplined, less lazy, more drive, more motivated, and they always think a little bit more clearly than the person who just sits around, eats whatever they want, watches TV, and just lets life pass them by. A clean body means a clean mind. And trust me, guys, in business, when you're on this journey to success, things will not go your way. It will be stressful. But the one who masters their body and trains and just takes care of it always handles that load a lot better and a lot easier. If you don't have a fitness goal, I want you to make one right now. Whether it's to lose 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds of muscle. And trust me, when you embark on this journey and you hit that goal, you're going to learn everything I just told you. You're gonna have the motivation. You're gonna have the discipline. You're gonna have way more confidence. And you're gonna have the right mindset to go out and accomplish the next big goal. Number 4, always talk positively about yourself, because your words become what's real. How many times have you told yourself that it's too hard, I'm too fat, I'm too slow, I'm not smart enough? That person is rich and famous and he can do it, and that's why I'm just a regular Joe Schmo. What you don't understand is that every time you say that, your subconscious mind back here is listening. And ultimately, you're self-sabotaging yourself. So I want you to practice something with me. The next time a challenge comes up, I want you to repeat and say, oh, it's easy. I can do it. And watch how your brain starts to tinker and tries to figure out how to accomplish it. But if you do the opposite and you say, too hard, your brain automatically shuts the door and stops thinking about the solution. So remember, never talk negatively about yourself. You are a winner. You are going to be successful. You are smart. You are confident. You a damn good looking person. Number 5, don't do drugs. And alcohol is a drug. Don't try to escape your reality. Don't try to distort your brain. People try to use drugs as like a way of getting psychedelic and learning about themselves. On your journey to success, don't do it. It's gonna slow you down. How many times have you heard people say, oh, I smoke weed every day, it doesn't affect me, I can still work. If somebody smokes weed in my organization for that day, I can guarantee you, I know if they did or not. Because why? It slows them down. It takes them longer to process things. And drinking is the same thing. You drink, you get tipsy, your brain's not in its natural state. So you're not thinking clearly. And worse, the next day you're hungover. How are you supposed to get anything done with your head pounding? So better yet, don't do it, guys. Stay away from the drugs, the alcohol, if you want to reprogram your brain for success. Number 6, take big risks and do not be afraid of failure. Everything passes, guys. Be okay with being uncomfortable because it is in those situations that you're going to make the most amount of growth. You want to go talk to that person because you're scared? Go talk to that person. The first time you're going to mess up, guaranteed. But the second time you're going to get a little bit better. The third time you're going to be exceptional. That's how it works. When I opened my first coffee shop, I failed miserably. I lost money, I wasted a year, and I didn't let it define me. That failure was not who I am, but was a learning lesson to allow me to go out and open the second shop, which ultimately became very successful. You see, guys, take big risks. You owe it to yourself. Number 7, guys, and this is critical. It's the most important, and that is to write down your goals and keep your word on accomplishing it. You see, I've written down every single one of my goals, everything that I've wanted to accomplish, and I've hit every single one. But before that, I always wrote them down because there's a quote. When you go in the car and you want to go somewhere, you should put it in the GPS. Otherwise, you could be driving in circles. So how do you know where you're going if you don't write it down and you don't put it in the system? So if you want to make $1 million this year, write it down and look at it every single day. You want to make $10,000 this month? Write it down. You want to have that nice red Mustang? Write it down and put a deadline to it. And have integrity. When you put it down, that you'll do the work to get it. Trust me, guys. You're probably thinking that these small little habits, these small things won't make a big difference. And you're thinking that the rich and the famous all got that way off of one big deal. It's not. It's through the small habits that have allowed them to become successful a little bit more every single day. If you don't have a strong foundation, you'll never make it big. So work on these 7 habits and I guarantee you'll see your life change.